Hello everyone, you are all welcome to lecture number 1003, and today's topic is the chemical methods of purifying effluents, or in general you can say industrial waste. When I say chemical methods, it means some chemical reagents, substances are involved, reactions are involved, and mainly these chemical methods are used to neutralize, to oxidize, or to reduce the different type of inorganic substances. And this is also called reagent method, because a lot of chemical reagents are used. For example, if there are some acid or base, they can be neutralized in the form of salt, and those salts which are formed, they may not be toxic, while the other alkaline, basic or acidic medium that can be toxic, but once it is neutralized, or some of the substances, especially the alkaline earth elements or some acidic materials, once they are oxidized or reduced by gain of electron or by loss of electron, then they may lose their toxicity. In the same way, like our potable water, we are treating it with chlorine, and also we are sometimes using ozonolysis, treating with ozone. So by chlorination or by ozonolysis, there the oxidation reduction reaction takes place, and they are capable enough, or they are effective enough to destroy the microorganisms, bacteria or algae, and also they can remove the bad smell, foul smell, which is caused by some cyanide or some sulfide. So this chemical method is also very effective method of purifying the industrial effluents and waste. So I am going to give one by one. So as I have already told you, that chemical methods involves the chemical reaction, and that chemical reaction may be neutralization, oxidation, reduction, and during that process some non-toxic, less toxic salts are produced, precipitates are produced, and they are finally filtered off or removed. So here the chemical methods, they are mainly employed for decontaminating and removing inorganic impurities, and are based on treating the industrial waste, or we can say industrial wastewater or effluents with chemicals to form non-toxic products. Actually, this chemical treatment mainly is done to form or to convert those toxic material or substances which are mainly inorganic into non-toxic substances. Non-toxic products are by reactions of the neutralization, either by neutralization reaction or by oxidation reaction or by reduction. For example, they include neutralization of acids and alkalis, the transfer of ions into poorly soluble compounds, and precipitation of inorganic substances. So in this way, those ions which are less soluble, they are precipitated in the form of inorganic substances. The most frequently acid effluents are neutralized with bases such as caustic alkali or caustic soda, lime, limestone. So these three, they are very important chemicals which are used to neutralize, that is acid effluents, and mainly it is either caustic soda, or we may call it caustic alkali in general, lime and limestone. Magnesite or alkaline residues like COS twice, or select lime has been found to be most efficient neutralization is attended by the precipitation of hydroxides, basic salts and carbonates. So they are precipitated out in the form of their oxides and carbonates of the relevant metals. Thus, neutralization is attended by settling, compacting and dehydration of the precipitate obtained. So, this neutralization reaction where the precipitates are formed, they are removed by settling and by concentrating. So, with that method or by dehydration of the precipitate, it is removed. The chemical methods of effluent purification characterized by high reagent consumption coefficient, and important disadvantage of the chemical methods are, actually it is having one disadvantage, because where you are doing on soil, sometimes it is dumped, so it can impact the acidity or neutrality of the soil. Methods are formation of new compounds, and here once we are treating, there is precipitation or formation of salts, and sometimes these salts may be a new type of compound and that may be harmful to the soil where it is done. Compounds in the form of precipitates which have to be converted to precipitate accumulation and to sludge forms. The soil is additionally contaminated by dumping of these materials. So number 2, the chemical methods require the expenditure of large amounts of reagents and result in the formation of new compounds. So in the chemical methods, as we know that we need lot of chemical reagents, and we know also that there is chance of formation of lot of new compounds, which although are not toxic by themselves but fall up rivers and lakes. To this group belong processes such as chlorination and ozonization. So the chlorination and ozonization falls in this group of chemical methods, and the chlorination and ozonization of effluents containing organic impurities and also cyanides and inorganic substances with a bad odor. So other substances which are sulfide or some other sulfur containing also cyanides, they give bad smell, that is bad odor, therefore fall into a special group. Chlorination and ozonization are used most frequently for the advanced treatment and decontamination of especially potable water, means safe drinking water. Chlorination, that is treating effluents streams with chlorine, is often employed for decontamination waste. Its due duration, means it's a removal of all those bad smell and odor. That is called due duration, destroying fungi and other harmful matter in it, converting cyanide compounds to a harmful form. So with this I will start with this chemical methods. In the next lecture I am going to discuss about the biochemical methods, and in biochemical methods a lot of microorganisms are also involved, that biology is involved, biochemical reactions are involved. So with this I will stop today. Once again, thank you very much for watching the lecture.